Hi there everyone, how are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Today I'll be discussing a fragrance from the house of Antonio Banderas. This is the Icon Attitude. This is a 2024 release, a new release from the Icon line by Antonio Banderas. This is Eau de Parfum concentration 100 ml juice. Simple looking box. Let's dive into the bottle. So there you go. See? Beautiful color. You can see this greenish type of tone. The cap is plastic. Inside it's written made with recycled materials. So the cap is a click-on cap. Yeah, click on cap. You can see the bottle, teal green kind of color with slight hint of bluish tone as well. So I really like the bottle color. The colorway is nice. You can see the crest type of design here. The icon written. Success is an attitude written here as well. So this is the bottle. I like the bottle color. See, the color looks really nice. Now let me show you the atomizer. Gets the job done. Good atomizer. Decent atomizer. Nothing exceptional, but gets the job done. So I have the dry down on my other hand. Now the smell of this fragrance. Let me read out the notes to you. Then I'll be discussing the smell. This one contains lavender and geranium right at the top. Then the mid contains pear, mandarin, and pink pepper. And the base contains caramel, musk, and sandalwood. So these are the notes. Now what do I detect? Straight out of the bat, this is a very sweet kind of fragrance. This one has this aromatic tone popping up in the opening. The lavender especially is giving this fragrance the aromatic tone. And the sweetness from the caramel is popping up quite nicely. The caramel is listed in the base, but I can get the caramel right away. This caramelly sweetness mixing with this aromatic tone of lavender. I'm getting this beautiful muskiness as well. So this one, when this one actually starts to evolve on my skin, I can detect the fruitiness as well. The pear in this one, so nicely done. So the main players of this fragrance is the caramel, the lavender, and the pear. So instantly this one reminds me of few fragrances. I can tell you that this one reminds me of JPG Scandal, then JPG Ultra Male, then JPG Le Parfum as well. So why? Let me tell you, because the caramel, especially in this one, is done in a way that somehow smells like JPG Scandal, Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal. And the lavender in this one, the pear in this one, is done in a way that somehow gives this feeling of ultra male as well. So in this fragrance, there is slight bit of peppery tone as well, mixing with the lavender, the aromatic tone. This one somehow also feels like Le Parfum. But let me remind you, the three fragrances that I mentioned, this fragrance is not a clone of those fragrances. This fragrance, the Icon Attitude, will just remind you of those fragrances. This might remind you of those fragrances. At least this one reminded me of those three fragrances. So the smell. This one is very caramelly, sweet, aromatic. There is lavender in this fragrance. There is fruity tone. The dry down. Yeah, there is sweetness, there is fruity tone, there is mild bit of spiciness coming from the pink pepper. And when this one dries down further on my skin, dry down is woody, the dry down is musky, with the sweetness carrying from the top to the base. The sweetness is basically caramel. So the caramel in this one is done so nicely. Nothing offensive, very inoffensive, sweet, very attractive type of caramel, lavender, pear. So there is fruitiness, there is sweetness from the caramel, there is aromatic tone from the lavender, there is woodiness, there is slight bit of creaminess in this fragrance as well in the dry down. The woodiness is basically from the sandalwood. I'm getting slight bit of musk as well in this fragrance. So smell wise, very good smell. I'm liking it. Decent smell. So there goes the smell. Now this one will cost you around $20 to $25 more or less. In Bangladesh, you will find this fragrance within 2000 taka to 3000 taka depending on the seller. So try to find the best deal. Very affordable fragrance, very playful kind of fragrance, has this fruitiness, has this aromatic tone, has this fruity tone, has the caramel vibe, beautiful sweetness from the caramel. So has this playful nature. This fragrance has the playful nature. So yeah, I talked about the smell and the pricing. Now let's dive into the performance. Performance wise, performance is okayish, nothing great, but gets the job done. Performance is decent, at least on me. I usually go with 20 sprays, 25 sprays with all the fragrances, with any fragrances. Doesn't matter if the fragrance is a fresh one, doesn't matter if the fragrance is a dark one. I go with 15 sprays, 20 sprays, 25 sprays, nothing less than 15. So this fragrance, I can extract 4 hour-ish longevity on my skin, and yeah, 5-6 hour-ish longevity on my clothing. So for the price, 2000 taka to 3000 taka, that is $25 to $30, that is $20 to $25. This is a bargain, I think. Very good fragrance by Antonio Banderas. So don't sleep on this fragrance. You can try this, try to sample this, try to go to a store where this one has the tester, sample it first, then make your move. So to me, this is a good fragrance. On a budget, this is a good fragrance, a playful type of fragrance. So yeah, I talked about the smell, the pricing, the longevity. Oh, the projection. So projection, what I get is 1 hour of projection. Yes, 1 hour of decent projection. For the first 1 hour, this one creates a nice scent trail, a nice scent bubble around you. So decent performer on me. I don't know about you. Try, then decide, okay? So when I tried this fragrance on a tester strip, I immediately was sure that this is gonna be good. And I tried it on my skin, and then yes, I thought I need to purchase this and review this fragrance. So here I am today. Very good fragrance. Now I talked about the smell, pricing, longevity. Now occasion wise, this is a winter fragrance. In colder days, in cool weather, this will shine because this is sweet. This is caramel dominant. This has this aromatic tone, mild spiciness, beautiful woodiness as well in the dry down. So overall, a very good sweet fragrance that will cover you for the winter. If you're on a budget, you can try this fragrance. This is a fragrance that reminds me of three fragrances like I told you: JPG Scandal, JPG Ultra Male, JPG Le Male Le Parfum. This one is not a clone of those fragrances, just reminds me of those fragrances. That's it. So a decent fragrance. So for the winter, this can be a very good pick, and you can use this all year round. Indoors, this is going to work really well. In controlled temperature, this is going to work really well. In nighttime, summer night times even, this is going to work really well. This has sweet nature, attractive nature. This is very attractive. So decent fragrance for the winter. Now, occasion wise, parties, date nights, casual outings, this is going to rock really well. In casual outings, when you're hanging out with your friends, this is going to rock when you hit the party. So playful nature, like I told you, alluring, attractive type of sweetness. So a really nice party fragrance, night out fragrance for winter. So there you go. I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. So keep me in your prayers, keep smelling good. Do subscribe to my channel if you like my work, and also join my Facebook group, Fragrance Fanatics of Bangladesh. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.